Trying to build muscle or lose fat without knowing how to set and track your macros is like trying to make a Thanksgiving dinner without knowing which ingredients to use or of how much. Basically, it's a disaster waiting to happen. But fear not, because today we'll be going over everything you need to know to be able to set up your macros and start tracking them so you can start meeting all of your fitness goals. This is going to sound pretty complicated at first, but don't worry. Stick with me until the end of the video and I'll show you a way to track your macros that's so easy, anybody can do it effortlessly. But first, we'll have to do some math. Step 1, decide what your goal is. For 9 out of 10 people, the goal is going to be to build muscle and lose fat. Unfortunately, you're better off picking just one of these to focus on at a time for best results. The first thing we need to figure out is how many calories you should be consuming each day. As a rule of thumb, for fat loss, I recommend 10 calories per pound of body weight. For body recomp, aka building muscle and losing fat at the same time, I recommend 15 calories per pound of body weight. And for gaining muscle mass, I recommend 20 calories per pound of body weight. There are also several calorie calculators you can find online if you're trying to get a little bit more specific. For this example, let's say I weigh 200 pounds and I want to focus on fat loss. At 10 calories per pound of body weight, this would put my daily calories at 2,000 calories per day. Now that we have the amount of calories figured out, the next step is to figure out our macros, aka the amount of protein, fats, and carbs that should make up these calories. It's important to know that there are 4 calories in a gram of protein, 4 calories in a gram of carbs, and 9 calories in a gram of fat. But don't worry, you won't need to remember this. It's just important for this lesson. So I'll leave it in the corner of this video to refer back to later. Let's start with protein because it's an easy one and arguably the most important. Protein is essential for building and retaining muscle, and it's generally recommended that you get around 1 gram per pound of body weight each day. You'll be alright getting as little as 0.7 grams per pound of body weight, but again, let's keep this as simple as possible. So at 200 pounds, this would put my protein at 200 grams a day. Knowing that there are 4 calories and 1 gram of protein, this means 800 of my 2,000 calories would need to come from protein. To be honest, if you hit your calories and protein every day, 90% of the battle is already won. In my experience, carbs and fats are pretty much interchangeable as long as calories and protein needs are met. That being said, let's move on to fats. Now, healthy fats are important to keep your hormonal balance healthy and should make up at least 20% of your diet. So 20% of 2,000 calories means that at least 400 calories a day should come from fats, and knowing that there are 9 calories in a gram of fat, that means we need to be around 44 or 45 grams of fat a day to keep the hormones healthy. And last but not least, carbs, which unlike protein and fats are not necessary to survive, but are very helpful in terms of supplying easily accessible energy to increase athletic performance. Carbs are easy because they should make up basically whatever's left of the calories you have left. Since we're eating 2,000 calories a day, 800 of them are going towards protein, 400 of them are going towards fat. That leaves us 800 calories worth of carbs to enjoy. Again, if you're working in grams, knowing that there are 4 calories in a gram of carbs, this means you can have up to 200 grams of carbs in this situation. Alright, so now that we got all the math and explanations out of the way, here's how you go about tracking your calories and macros the easy way. Download the app MyFitnessPal, which is just an easy way to track calories. Go into your settings, goals, then select the calories, protein, and fats option. If your goal is fat loss, put your current weight in the calorie section and just add a 0. Go to protein and scroll until it's set up so you're getting 1 gram per pound of body weight. Go to fat and set it to 20% and set your carbs for whatever you have left, and you're ready to start tracking. Start logging everything you eat and see how you stack up, and slowly make adjustments until you're consistently hitting your macros, and that's it. If you need help figuring out your macros, feel free to hit me up and I'd be happy to help you out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.